Hey, what's up? This is Unrivaled Skyrim, and I'm going to be doing these two battle replays sent to me by Greek Hercules and Kachika for the round 3 match, the semifinals, and we weren't able to schedule properly a time for me to broadcast their round 3 battle. Same thing with Soryong and Peninsula. So they all sent me their battle replays, so I'm going to go ahead and view the battles between Greek Hercules and Kachika. So let's go ahead and watch this replay. Looks like, I believe, was it Kachika that was Bactria and Greek as Rome? But we can take a look at their armies. Looks like 5 Equites, 1 General's Bodyguard, 2 heavy Syrian archers. Looks like 4 legionary cohorts, 2 auxiliary infantry, 2 Hastati, and 4 war dogs. Let's see, the army of Bactria, 1 Bactrian noble cav, probably royal cavalry, 4 Bactrian noble cav, 5 peltes, 2 eastern spearmen, 4 swords, thorax swords, and 3 pikemen. And those 2 eastern spearmen has 2 experience chevrons as upgrades. So battle of Nemo Ticina, I don't know, but flat map, so it's gonna be, I imagine, a real quick battle. Let's see here. Who's I don't even know who's playing as Rome and Bactria. But let's go ahead. Let's take a look at. Oh, those are armored legionnaires. I thought they were just regular legionnaires. Okay, so 4 armored legionnaires. He's got them in the front. Looks like he's got a secondary line of Hastati, and he's got them all spread out there. Probably to outflank, but they will be susceptible to any cav charge from the front. So that's why. Oh, those were Socii Equites, and they even got the horse skin and the new updates. I don't know if I like that though. But let's take a look at what the Bactrian players got going on. Pikemen in the front. After the latest patch, after patch 12, pikemen are especially levy pikemen are pretty much useless, I believe. But this was probably fought. These battles probably fought around patch 11 when pikemen were still usable, but now pretty much I won't even bother at this point. But more on that later. I'll probably make a video. So he's got his war dogs over here. He's got to be careful. They might get in these Bactrian peltes. I think I just called them regular peltes earlier. Looks like the Bactrian player, he's getting some his noble horsemen to the flank, and I think he's doing the same thing over here. Yeah, Bactrian noble horse. He's got some Bactrian peltes shooting into these armored legionnaires. These armored legionnaires, they're not going to die immediately. It looks like he's screening in his dogs, and it looks like Bactrian peltes, they're going to move backwards behind these pikemen, and most of the dogs, I believe, should get impaled, but some of them actually got through, probably because these pikemen are so thinned out. So this pikeman's taken 3 losses. This peltis has taken 7. Looks like some eastern spearmen are trying to screen in the cavalry advancing. There's a potential hole right here. And yeah, it looks like the Roman player saw that, and he's gonna try to put that unit in between. Looks like some Bactrian peltis are getting hit by dogs. So more dogs over here. Thorax swordsmen are gonna have to fight against these armored legionnaires. These armored legionnaires are more than a match for those thorax pikemen, so that Bactrian player is gonna have to advance and have to find a way to support them. Let's see here. Bactrian noble horse going up against 2 Socii Socii Equites, and it looks like a unit of eastern spearmen is going to. Oh, they have frenzy charge now. Wow, didn't know that. So he's going to throw him into that cavalry mix. Looks like the Roman player's losing a unit of Hastati over here. It's probably to that Bactrian noble horse. That unit of Hastati can be a good support unit, but it can't take on any cav. And it looks like he's going to get this armored legionnaire is going to get a rear charge. Yeah, if you have your units like really thinned out in the middle, like real not very deep in the their formation, they are very susceptible to a cav charge. So it looks like that unit of armored legionnaire is going to bite the dust. Some war dogs are routing. These Eastern Spearmen are holding up this auxiliary cav, and Socii extraordinary cav. I mean, keep on calling them that. These Socii equites, they're probably going to take out that Bactrian noble horse since it's lost so many numbers. It looks like, I don't know, it still looks fairly even. Some pikemen are actually getting into this thinned out Hastati. It's just trying to hold the center. And it looks like Bactria's units are routing on the left flank and on the right flank as well. Yeah, he pushed some of those auxiliary infantry past the Eastern Spearmen, and he got into this Bactrian noble horse that was getting some kills, I guess, on the Socii equite. Some javelin men are shooting into this thinned out. These guys, there are no ranks. There's only one. So, very thinned out. Let's see here, these levy pikemen, they've been, all pikemen so far, in past 12 have been nerfed to the point where probably his stati, if you spread it out, or potentially get it, past the flank, it would just tear up this, levy pikemen, probably from the front at this point. But more on that later. Let's take a look. Here, I want to get some screenshots or something. Let's see here. Let's see this general fighting over here. This Bactrian royal cav got into some archers, but it looks like he's trying to ward them off with some equites. Let's see here. There's some Bactrians routing over here. Some more wavering over here. Looks like they're going to turn and run, and it looks like it's going to be the Roman player's victory. We'll find out who it was. I imagine it was Greek. Yeah, it was. So very close match. Let's see here. His cav they did their function. They just warded off most of these Bactrian noble horse, which are superior. This Bactrian noble horse got over 100 kills. And this Bactrian royal cav only 62. These Syrian archers didn't really do much at all. This one only got 3 kills, but these armored legionnaires got 3 of them got over 100 kills. This one got almost 200. These war dogs did a good job of taking out a lot of these Bactrian pelthas. This one didn't even get any kills at all. And these Hastati, they did their part. They held off units in the center. These Eastern Spearmen, very weak unit, and it's very susceptible to getting a morale penalty because it doesn't have very good morale at all. These levy pikemen, they're very cheap, but they have poor morale. They don't have that much attack anymore. Yeah, so probably people are going to start using a lot more thorax swordsmen with Bactria and like sluices and stuff like that instead of levy pikemen. But let's go ahead and go into the second battle. Let's see here. Bactria. Looks like Greek is playing as Parthia and Kach is playing as Syracuse. Let's go ahead and go into this battle. Take a look at their armies. Looks like Greek is going with a horse archer general, 2 elephants, 4 eastern cataphracts, 3 mercenary Scythian archers, 4 light, I think, are they Persian or Parthian archers, and 5 eastern spearmen. So he's got his lines well spread out. I mean, these eastern spearmen, even if they were charged from the front, they would immediately break, especially if it was like a cataphract, like a Hellenic cataphract. But he's going for a full surround deployment. He's got spearmen in the front to try and protect his Parthian foot archers. Okay, and elephants on the flanks. Looks like Syracuse. Kach, he's got some veteran hoplites in the center, I'd actually not even care. I would just, I would put those veteran hoplites on the flanks and actually protect his archers with, or his peltas with these Samnite warriors. He's got militia hoplites probably on the flanks. What the hell? Dog's throwing up. He's got some mercenary Balearic slingers. They're not going to do a whole lot. I mean, they're going to do a whole lot against these, did I call them Scythian horse archers? I meant Sarmatian horse archers. They can take out that unit if they get some good volleys into those horse archers, but against these, I mean, if they were focusing fire on these Indian war elephants because they're unarmored, they would actually do pretty good damage, but archers would do better. Against these Eastern Cataphracts, good luck. Slingers really can't take out that unit without focusing fire for a prolonged amount of time. So Keiichi's just trying to ward off these flanking forces of Greek Hercules. He's got some militia hoplites, some Balearic slingers, some citizen cav. He's got some mercenary companion cav. Only 2 of those. I would have brought in more. Oh, and a Hippeus Lancer as a general. I think in this case, a Hippeus Lancer as a general, I don't know, because it's not that very good. If it gets caught in a melee cav, it can potentially get destroyed. So I would just put, if I was using Syracuse, I'll put my general in that Thorax hoplite, just to have a cheaper general so I could afford better units. And it looks like this Eastern Cataphracts is trying to charge in these peltas, but he's going to instead charge into these Campanian cav, and that should be a pretty devastating charge. Yet, wow, that Eastern Cataphract just reaped so many kills, and these militia hoplites aren't going to be able to stand up to these Indian war elephants. Greek was able to just destroy that unit from the front. Even if he got it braced, I think it would have died. But it looks like these Balearic slingers getting charged by these Eastern Cataphracts. What's going on the left flank? Same thing's pretty much going on. Eastern Cataphracts charging into the Hippeus Lancer. It probably just got charged, and yeah, Hippeus Lancer going up against Eastern Cataphracts is not gonna work out. What's going on? Oh, sorry, a little bit of lag there. Looks like he threw in, he did a smart thing. He actually charged the center, and that was the weakest part of let's see, that was the weakest part of Greek's army, actually. Let's see here, some peltas trying to run away from these Eastern Cataphracts. I don't know if they'll be able to survive. Same thing over here. Look at all these elephants, these horse archers, these cataphracts are wreaking havoc in the back lines of Keiichi, but he did destroy pretty much the center. He is running away these Parthian foot archers. For the most part, I think that center force was probably a distraction. I mean, these Parthian these Parthian foot archers aren't going to be a whole lot effective unless they get some shots in the flanks of these veteran hoplites, which are heavily armored, and they have pretty good shield strength, probably one of the best shield strengths in the game. So he's going to turn around these mercenary veteran hoplites, get them into hoplite wall. And I think Greek, he was threatening to charge in, but he turns around the last second. Looks like Keiichi's charging forward this veteran hoplite. He doesn't want these horse archers. I guess they're shooting into these peltas. Yeah, I think that's a good choice because these are really heavily armored units, and these peltas can potentially take out these elephants if they get some javelins into them. But now I think he has them exactly where he wants them. I think his main force, his center, was really just a distraction. Keiichi did engage a lot of his spearmen, I believe, in the center. They destroyed those Eastern infantry or Eastern spearmen, but that left his flanks wide open. I mean, these mercenary veteran hoplites would have been more suited on the flanks, and he should have let his Samnite warriors take out these take out his center if he saw an opportunity to do so. But I think he should try to protect his flanks. He's definitely outmanned at Cav. And those foot skirmishers, they had to be in range to take out these mounted units. And the problem is, if they're not in range, then they're not going to be effective. And having these mounted units, you can be mobile with your attack, and having these horse archers really gives you a lot of mobility and a lot of skirmishing power. Let's see how many kills they got. Well, not that many, but they present a distraction. They can take out units' HP, and that's exactly what. And they're good. Their main purpose is really kiting, getting units to draw them out, so you can possibly surround them with heavier units, or maybe just surround them with archers and kill them that way. So yeah, shooting these hoplites and Sam Knight warriors from the front here. Let's get a. You know, I haven't taken a screenshot. I need a screenshot. So let's see here. 12. There we go. That's a little delayed, but yeah. And Kate's is trying to corral these horse archers to this border over here, and it looks like he actually did manage to catch these Eastern Cataphracts with these veteran hoplites. So if these Eastern Cataphracts stay within the battle, it's pretty much game over for that unit, for the Cataphract. Here, let's take another screenshot. I need something for the thumbnail. But yeah, there's still this force over here. These two elephants, these Eastern Cataphracts. This one took some losses. Over here, he's got this unit of veteran hoplite. It's just surrounded by archers, and it's not gonna last. Yeah, look at that. Their arrows will blot out the sun. So yeah, he did capture one Eastern Cataphract, but looks like these horse archers are gonna have enough room to maneuver around. And there's more horse archers behind these units over here, so it's only a matter of time, I believe. So I'm gonna fast forward since it's got about 6 minutes left of the battle. And actually, he caught one unit of archer with that veteran hoplite. So, let's take a look over here. Actually, he caught that unit of horse archer. Wow, and he caught this one too. So this can be pretty close. Well, not closer than what I thought it was gonna be. Let's see here. I need some screenshot action, but no, look at the detail of those horses, though. I think they added some detail to the cataphracts as well. They look pretty cool to me. Look at that. Cataphract going up against Sam Knight warriors. And it looks like, yeah, they destroyed those two horse archer units. Looks like this Eastern Cataphract to charge into this depleted veteran hoplite. And it looks like it got rear charged by two. It got sandwiched. Some horse archers are into this mix, but there's also an Eastern Cataphract that's routing. So I don't know. Let's see here. What is this? Sam Knight warrior going up against a horse archer. That horse archer is not meant for combat. Even if it is mounted, it's gonna be taken out by these Sam Knight warriors. So yeah, see, horse archers are wavering. And it looks like these veteran hoplites are wavering as well. Oh, there's a unit of Peltas still left. You know, if I were him, I'd try to save it for these elephants, but I don't know if it'll have enough ammunition to take out one, let alone two. So I don't know. Looks like some more veteran hoplites are trying to get into the mix, but it looks like this Eastern Cataphract's going to pull out. And he's going to try to get that Peltas, but it looks like Cage, he's got these veteran hoplites right here, so he's going to try to ward off this Eastern Cataphract. Problem is, this unit's exhausted, and it's not going to be braced, and I think it's going to... whole lot of these cataphracts are going to get through into these peltes. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a very devastating charge. Took out 10. Knocked a whole lot of these these veteran hoplites to the ground. And look at this dude chilling out right there. And plus, you know, Keiichi still has to deal with these elephants, and I just don't know if he has enough. But Keiichi's done a real well job of not allowing himself. I mean, he did get surrounded, but he made the best of it. He has made the best of it so far. He's taken a lot of these cataphracts out. I think the Samurai Warrior is going to be done for. Just can't take that charge. It's unbraced, exhausted, depleted. And that Eastern Cataphract, you know, very good charge. Yeah, it's going to rout that unit. But these elephants, I think he doesn't want to get him into these, he can destroy this veteran hoplite over here and plow through, potentially get these peltes. I think that's what he's going to try to do, maybe. Or no, he's turning back. I guess he wants to bring up these archers that were busy taking on one of the veteran hoplites over there. Let's see here. Looks like he's going for another trample charge. Let's see if we can. Oh, darn it. Oh, shoot. Oh, I tried to go into insert action mode, but I had the wrong unit selected. Yeah, so these veteran hoplites, looks like they're going to repel those Eastern Cataphracts. Maybe he's just trying to hold off that unit. Yeah, Eastern Cataphracts are going to bite the dust. But it looks like he's going to activate these elephants. Yeah, these peltas, I think they should stand their ground and throw some javelins before they turn back. Because he needs to take out some of these elephants, or maybe somehow get them to run amok. I have no idea. This veteran hoplite, it is in hoplite wall, but there's just... Okay, he's trying to get them in... Yeah, they're now out of control right now. Problem is, they'll come out... they won't always be out of control. But now he needs to be throwing heavy, regular ammunition now. Yeah, it's too bad he got this unit out of control, running amok, but it's running amok straight into these, into Keiichi's units, and it's not gonna be good for, Keiichi. I mean, he's getting some javelins into that unit. It's gonna be enough. I don't know how much ammunition this unit has. It's not firing rapidly. Yeah, it looks like they're out of ammunition. Yeah, it looks like that elephant pretty much just finished Keiichi. Let's go ahead and take a look at the statistics. These units of elephants got a lot of kills, as to be expected. These Eastern Cataphracts, they did well. Summation Archers are supposed to be really units to really kite and support your flanking movements and be a distraction. Foot Archers, they did their part. These Eastern Spearmen, I knew that they weren't going to get a lot of kills, and they hardly did anything. They got killed by the veteran hoplites. His general did all right. Pace Lancer, I just don't think it's a viable unit anymore. That really affects Athens, because that's the only real heavy cav that they have. Citizen Cavalry, not going to do too well against Eastern Cataphracts, I believe. And horse archers with elephants, and you know, more heavy horse archer, or excuse me, a noble horse archer. You know, with this mercenary companion cav, if I were him, I would have brought more of those units, but he only got 8 kills with it. If it gets charged real good by, let's say, an Eastern Cataphract or a Hellenic Cataphract, I think it will die. But if you can get it into a Cataphract or any sort of heavy shock cavalry, it'll just destroy that unit, because it's got such good melee attack, melee defense, and shield strength. Balearic Slingers, they weren't able to get in range enough. They got charged down by mounted units. Peltes, same thing. Militia Hoplites, if you don't have that unit braced, even if it's braced, unit shock cav can totally tear it up, because it's so lightly armed, and it's, it's very low morale, not that good attack and defense. Maybe some good shield strength. Maybe it can withstand some missiles, but when it comes to getting charged, just because it's a spearman doesn't mean it'll hold off. Veteran Hoplites, they did their part, and Samurai Warriors, I mean, they did all good, but the problem was not any of the other units did, so that allowed him to get surrounded and eventually skirmished and trampled to death by elephants. But very good games. Greek Iroquois, he's going to advance to the finals, so everyone please stay tuned for that. I plan on live broadcasting the final on Saturday, or actually, I don't know. I'll make a video about that. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel.